Ethan Hunt and his team are sent on another mission impossible. This time, they are tasked to find out who is responsible for a dead man's death, and the possible connection to the destruction of a satellite. The mission takes them to Vienna to take on a group of terrorists. In addition, they must also trace back a mysterious encrypted signal from the destroyed satellite to prevent further attack. The team must face their toughest challenge yet, as they go to battle with highly trained terrorists. Along with finding out more information, they attempt to break into their stronghold. Ethan and his men made it into Stronghold and found a lab where the terrorists are developing a virus. He figured out that this virus is somehow connected to the satellite destruction. The team must use all their skills to move fast and accomplish the mission. Soon enough, a huge battle between the terrorists and the IMF takes place. During the struggle, Ethan discovers that the terrorists are actually planning to launch a massive electromagnetic pulse. This EMP is enough to disable all technology device across the continent. The IMF team sets up a plan, which includes trying to locate the EMP launch devices. With luck, they manage to deactivate them all before the terrorists can do more damage. Despite the successful deactivation of the EMP devices, the mission is not over yet. The team soon learns that the virus the terrorists were creating was somehow connected to the satellite destruction. With new evidence, the team searches for a scientist who is working on the virus. Eventually, they find out that the scientist is working on creating a nanotech virus capable of taking control of any digital device. The team soon discovers that the same scientist is responsible for the dead man's death. It is now up to them to bring the scientist to justice and put a stop to the terrorist plot. With no time to spare, the team must take on a dangerous mission. This mission involves infiltrating the scientist's stronghold and capturing evidence of his crimes. Working together, the team quickly succeeds in their mission. However, they soon discover more shocking evidence that reveals the grand plan. During their investigation, the team learns of a complex plan to cause a massive power outage across Europe. To prevent this catastrophe, Ethan and his team must trace back the impulse and ECM that was generated by a satellite and intercept the perpetrators. A furious chase ensues as the IMF team follows the villains to the satellite complex. It is there Ethan and his team will face their ultimate challenge yet. With the fate of the world in his hands, Ethan must battle against time and the enemy in order to prevent the EMP from happening. Armed with their courage and skills, the team must successfully stop the villains before the EMP is launched. Utilizing all their resources, the IMF team is able to locate the satellites and shut down the EMP devices. The team triumphantly succeeds in their mission, but their victory is short-lived when the scientist turns out to be far more powerful than expected. Ethan quickly realizes that the only way to achieve a successful end to the mission is to bring the villain to justice and expose his heinous plans to the public. With the clock ticking, Ethan sets out to apprehend the scientist and his group of terrorists. After a long pursuit across Europe, the team finally manages to capture their target. However, the mission takes a shocking turn when Ethan realizes that the scientist is part of a secret group of powerful individuals with their own agenda. With this revelation, Ethan is forced to go rogue and take on the secret organization on his own. He must prevent them from launching a much bigger plan that could threaten millions of lives. Ethan's daring mission leads him and his team to a long, drawn-out confrontation with a secret organization. With determination and courage, they manage to save the day. Thanks to their courage and cooperation, the IMF team succeeds in their mission and the world is safe from the EMP.